Hi, I'm Some Days Your Barbara. I am a part-time reseller of clothing, generally, mostly men's clothing. I am working into the women's clothing line, and today I have a thrift haul for you. Everybody loves to watch thrift hauls while they're, if you're like me, you like to watch thrift hauls while you're cleaning up your thrift hauls and processing everything. So we went today to one of the Goodwills in our area. And Saturday is not the best day to go to Goodwill generally because it's very busy, and the next day is the day they bring out the new color tags. So it's the last day that the new tags have been out before they go. You know how it works. Anyway, we went today and paid up for a few things. I think we did good for the most part though on the sell-through rate. I am going to be showing you I think this is everything we got today, plus a few retail arbitrage items that I'll tell you a story about that later. I'm going to be telling you the sell-through rate and what they're going to be going up for. And a little bit on the sell-through rate. I don't get too deep on the research for this initial run. I generally do like the name brand and the type of thing it is. I don't get into colors and sizes. So when I'm talking sell-through rates, it's not exactly what you would find if you did the same thing. So where shall we start? This is the retail arbitrage. So we're going to start from this end. The first item we have is a Gap linen blend button-up shirt. It's very pretty. I like it very much. It looks like it might need to be cleaned. I have the lights on everywhere so that you see things. I know that you guys who take pictures for eBay find the same thing. When you get something under the lights for pictures, that's when you find what needs to be done. So it is like a seafoam green, or maybe approaching a pistachio. I'm not sure what you guys are seeing, but there is the label. I thought it was beautiful. We paid half. The tag of the day is blue, so we paid half of $6.24, so $3. This is going up for $35 and has a 13% sell-through rate. So I like that. That was beautiful. I would keep that for myself if I needed something like that. The next item is a Marc Ecko shirt. So this is from actual Marc Ecko brand in New York. And it has graffiti on it. So it says Marc Ecko, and then where his shop is in New York on the tag. So I don't know if that actually brings anything extra to an Ecko t-shirt, but it is cute. It's got a nice, what is this, a badge on it, and it's a nice extra large size. What is it, X2XL size? I like the graffiti, the blue, it's nice. It's got contrasting colors, and we paid $6 for it. It'll go up for $30 and has a 10% sell-through rate. This one I really loved. I picked this up mostly for style reasons, and let me explain what I thought about that. So the maker is Vintage Italia. I don't know if you know it. I've seen it around there. So the shirt is first of all, it's 100% cotton, and then you can tell it's well made from the weight of the cotton, and it has something about it that the colors blend very well. It's red, white, and blue, and the background, white you would call it, has got a blue tint and a red tint to it. And it's not from overwashing after it was purchased, because it hasn't been worn very much, and it's got some really nice contrasting stitching going on. You see, I like that a lot. So what do we pay? This was $6, and it's going to go up for $30, and has, all I could find on it was a 6% sell-through rate. But I think that this stuff is going to help. What do you call them? The style choices, the things that make it special. So this was interesting. We had already finished shopping, and we had already finished shopping, and we said let's go twice. And then I walked over to the wall where the long dresses are, and I saw a blue tag sticking out. So nope, this one isn't a blue tag. That must be still in here. So I bought some dresses along the wall where the long dresses are. This one is sort of a rag dress, bodycons, you know, sleeveless. Well, it's got spaghetti straps, zips up, full zip in the back. And it is very pretty with a kind of like a wine, a port in black. I think it would be a beautiful cocktail dress down in the city. It is new with tags from the JS collections. It's got a $205 retail price tag at MSRP. I know that doesn't mean anything in resale, but anyway, it is a gorgeous dress, and so I bought it. I know I may be holding on to this a while. These things tend to have lower sell-through rates, but this one is very cute. $7 I paid for this, and it'll go up for $50. And from what I can, you know, these bodycon dresses, it's about a 5% sell-through rate. This one is velvet or velour, or you know, or not real velvet. It's a what is that? A short dress? It's an A-line dress, short sleeves, cap sleeves. From Ginger G, I know nothing of that. I bought it because it was hunter green faux, you know, velour. It is, I guess, new with tags, although I would suppose that's a you know, discount store tag like Marshall's or whatever. So paid $7 for this. No, this is blue, so I paid half of that, $3 for this. It'll go up for $30, and it has a 13% sell-through rate. Not bad. Hello, little girl. My little dog wants to say hello. You guys, say hello. The baby. He's a good dog. Look at baby. Say hello, baby. Say hello to the camera. Say hello to the camera. She's very shy. Yeah. She is a Chihuahua and Shih Tzu. So she is a loving dog that barks a lot, and she looks like, when you let her hair grow out, she looks kind of like Benji. I like it. She's cute. Say hello. Hello. All right, I'm going to talk about clothes. So next up up is a beautiful pink. Is this coming through it? Yeah. A pink Brooks Brothers Regent 1734. That's a good size. That is a main, like an extra large. Yeah, beautiful. I love a good crisp Brooks Brothers, although I like the vintage ones better. But this has a nice button-down collar. I don't know how you guys feel, but I do not like the whole spread collar phenomenon that's going right now in fashion. When you're wearing a tie, especially, unless you know how to tie a good tie, you can see, you know, the wings of the tie, and I don't like that at all. So, to me, in Oxford, our point is much more. I know I'm an old. I know. So paid $6 for this. I knew it would sell. It has a 38% sell-through rate. I sell them all the time. It'll go up for $40. And a little bit about my pricing. I generally run a 10% sale all the time, and then I put 5% on anybody that watches. So anything that I mention probably is going to go 10 and 15% less, maybe even 20% less if I'm feeling generous in it, how long it's been sitting or whatever. The next item I took a chance on, and it kind of failed, although it is very cute. It is a Joe College athletic button-up, or button-down, because the collar buttons down. There's the tag. And I'm assuming that this brand makes, you know, active wear and streetwear for universities, because this is University of Tennessee. The orange, of course, is the, and white is the color. So I took a chance on it. I liked it. I like orange a lot. It was half price, so $3 I paid for it. The best I could do for comps is $24 and an 8% sell-through rate, but I like it, right? Somebody, if you're from the University of Tennessee or a Tennessee alum, come to my store. I have a shirt for you. Oh, my rack fell apart there for a second. This cheap rack. I need to invest in better rack. This was another one. This store, I love this store. They have a great selection. So let me tell you a story. They have a great selection of shirts. We got there right at opening, and there I could tell by the way the cars were clicking when the doors were opening that there were other pickers. So we got into the store and there was a woman that made a beeline for the men's pants, which I wasn't necessarily interested in. I was mostly interested in the non-pants, which like are the athletics and the cords and the carpenter pants and that kind of thing. So that's different than the mainline jeans. So I let her have it. But she was a lane waist, man. She was like taking stuff off left and right from the women's side and the men's side of the aisle. And her husband was running interference for her. Her husband was, I was on a whole rack on the other side, just going through, you know, my non-jean pants. And he came up and was within, like acting like but I could tell that he was running interference for her, you know, trying to make sure that he picked up anything that she didn't see before I could get it, and got up literally 4 people in the store, and he is on my back with one hanger. And I said, "Excuse me, am I in your way?" And he backed off and went around, but it was frustrated. And then you're not supposed to attack new racks, and a new rack came out, she went straight to it and made the poor lady wait before she went through it. Rude. My tact in Goodwill shopping is get what you're going to get, go to a secluded spot where there's a lot of light, check everything, take everything off the hangers and put everything in a way that the tags are going to be presentable, and make it the easiest that you can on the people that work at Goodwill. They are not there, you know, to be treated badly. End of rant. Act well when you're shopping at Goodwill. You give resellers a bad name when you are bullying people and things like that. Brooks Brothers, 15 and a half, 34.35. This is a 346, and this is a example of the spread collar. But it is a beautiful pattern. I love the blue and the white. So this was a paid full price, $624 for this one, and it'll go up for $30 and has a 17% sell-through rate. Stay together, rack. Stay together. All right, next item. I was a little disappointed in this. I was at the long dress area and saw this, and I thought it would do better, but it was Calvin Klein, so I should have known. But it is adorable. Look, it is a denim sort of prairie dress. It's got some interesting details, a full zip in the back, and look at that. It's got sort of a waffle crochet that goes straight through at the bottom, and one at the bust, well, above the bust line here at the top. I thought it was adorable. Sort of a cap sleeve, barely been worn, in size large. I thought it would do better. It is blue, that's why it's easy to pick up. So it's $3, and it's going to go up for $30 and has a 10% sell-through rate, which, you know, is not bad for somebody that can only shop one time a week. I work a full-time job and we don't get to shop. Although John does get to go do some retail arbitrage sometimes. So I'll tell you a story about that later. So this, as far as I can tell, is a Target brand, but it was really, really cute. And I think it'll do well because of the quality. You know, it's one of those style things, not necessarily quality and style. So the style being a nice, well-made 100% denim jacket, and that's what this is. It may have a little bit of spandex, but I think it's a Target brand. I guess you would call that River. There it is. The best I could find is that they do sell this brand at Target, but it is a crop denim jacket. Look at that. I would pull, if I could pull this off, I would definitely wear that. The sleeves are though long enough. Look at that. I think I could wear this jacket. It's got a hoodie, so it's got hitting all the points. So I'm taking a chance on it. I couldn't find very good comps on it. If you can help me out with how to figure out comps for, you know, Shein and Temu, you shouldn't be picking those up. That's the answer. Anyway, I'm going to try putting this up for the $30 range. And it has kind of like an 11% sell-through rate for basically the brand. That's the best I could do. The next item is a cute t-shirt with surfboards all across it. Look at that, in gray. John saw it as we were leaving. And it is Free Planet, size large. There, here's the tag. Green and navy and gray, I like it. It is blue. That's what, you know, if it's half price and it has never been worn, which this clearly hasn't, pick it up. $1.50 paid for it. It'll go up for $15 and it's a 15% sell-through rate. Let me get my water. All right. Next item is super heavy. Oh my gosh. It is a Wrangler, and I guess this, I don't know anything about Wrangler jackets. Mostly I know about Levi's jacket, but this sucker, what size is it? It's just a large, but it must weigh like 4.5 pounds. It is massive. It's not lined, but it is 100% cotton, and they didn't waste any cotton. It is almost pristine. I can't tell that it's been worn at all. The label is perfect. I won't list it as not without tag. I mean, new without tag, but it says Wrangler Authentic Western Jacket. And one thing I like about Wrangler, of course, is the style name being on every tag like that. But so it's easy to look up. But beautiful. You guys, look at that Western theme. Gorgeous. If you need a nice heavy jacket. For a large, it looks like a big and tall large. I mean, I'm a size large in a jacket, and this looks like it would swallow me whole. Anyway, I paid $7 for this. It's going to go up for $50. It has a 58% sell-through rate. 58% sell-through rate. One of the best pickups. One of the best pickups of the day. I think there was a 66% we'll come across later. This was an interesting piece. Stacey Adams, full zip, long sleeve, hoodie, Versace knockoff. I can't tell if the gold is kind of faded, but I can't tell if that's like on purpose or overwashing. It doesn't have any pilling, as if it, you know, if it had been washed or worn. It is pristine as far as I can tell, and the camera's picking it up well. Look at that; it's still got a sheen on the gathering at the bottom. So full zip, Stacey Adams, size large. Look at that. All the bells and whistles, even the freaking, what do you call these things? The thing for your, whatever, YouTube brain. When I'm filming, I can't think of anything else but what I am choking on. Gorgeous. Was a little disappointed. It's only going to go up for $40 and has a 15% sell-through rate. I love it though. All right, the next item, picked up on a whim. John found it. It is a halter top. Can you tell? Can you tell? Can I get this off to show it properly? It is not. It looks like it's 100% copper, but it's not. It's aluminum, I believe, and copper. New tags, and the fit girl that is going to wear this is going to look smashing. I believe that this is the way it goes, basically, right? This goes over your neck and like that. I can wear it as a necklace. Look at that. Probably fucking with my mic right now. Oh, all right. So it is adorable. It is a mesh halter top, new with tags. I paid $4 for it. The best I could do, and there are a surprising number of metal halter tops on eBay. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but $4. It's going to go for $30 and has a 3% sell-through rate. I'm going to lay this one down over here. And while I lay that down over here, I'll pick this up and show it to you. I don't know what John paid for this because the tag came off of before I got to it. But look at this, gorgeous. I don't think it's exact. Is it a houndstooth? To me, it says houndstooth, but I'm not a houndstooth expert necessarily. But anyway, it's like a rhombus. There we go. Like if you were French, that would be very fashionable. Look at that, my scar. Look at my scar. I love it. I think I'm going to keep it. I think I can wear it definitely when it gets cold. On top of a suit coat, it would look good. And I actually, I have a French manager at them right now, so not that she cares, but isn't it gorgeous? I have no idea what he paid for it, but it probably wasn't much. A houndstooth, a never-ending, scarf. I like it. It's acrylic, so he probably didn't pay very much for it. The other thing over here that's not on a hanger is a pair of Lee skirts. This is so cute. Newer tag. There you go, Lee skirts. We paid $3 for them, half price. They'll go up for $17 and have a 15% sell-through rate. Lee skirts, and they're called skirts in case everybody knows this, right? They're shorts on the inside because they have a divider, but they look like a skirt. All right. So the next item, this was a little bit of a disappointment too, only because when I was looking up general comps for this, when John was out at a local Goodwill when I was at work the other day, and he was texting me at lunchtime, was that the comps on, I suppose the higher name brands were going at like $100. So I told him absolutely go buy it, and it did only cost him $9. So it's not like that we paid up too much. But look how cute this is. It is a full body overalls. Is it coveralls or overalls? I'm not sure. I think this is coveralls and the overalls are bib, like bib overalls. Yeah, we'll go with that. So zips down to the crotch, pockets, belt, buttons, the whole 9 yards, maybe except for some sleeves. Celebrity pink, maybe that's what killed it. I don't know much about that brand, but there it is, celebrity pink, size large. I thought it was going to go for, I thought I was going to make $100 off this, but the best research I can do is it's going to go for about $40 and has an 18% sell-through rate. But I love it. All right, so I think that these were pretty good. These were a pair of jeans, blue, so we paid $3 for them, and they're hard to read. But this is a what is this? The So Slimming Girlfriend. Oh, Chico's. It's Chico's. And I know that printed denim isn't supposed to be doing that good right now, but when I went and did the comps for this, and they were just $3. So even if I can get $18, you made your $6 times the price. But the comps are pretty good for this. A 38% sell-through rate, and going to go for $30. So I thought that, well, not going to go for $30. I'm going to list them for $30 and hope that I can get somewhere, within that vicinity. You guys know how it works. Tell me in the comments your struggles. Oh, that reminds me. Do you guys ever, tell me in the comments how you handle this. What do you do with discounts? So I found a new discount today. And a little background, I normally do watch, when somebody puts a little heart, watches one of my items, I'll give them a discount, even if there is a sale going on, generally 5% on top of that sale. So, and I know that within there, you can say, automate this so that you give that same discount to anybody that watches it, but I don't generally take advantage of that. And the reason I don't take advantage of that is because I don't want to give them 5% if it's already too low, right? So today I found under the discounts tab of the seller's, dashboard or whatever, a way to give discounts to certain people based upon certain criteria. So I limited it to clothing and only over $27, which puts it, most of my stuff is 24 to 27, basically. So it pushed the coupon to the higher stuff, and I'm reminding you, already have a 10% sale going on now. So I was giving them an extra 10% over $27. $27, I think it was, and that would be automatic for anybody that did the search, kind of like Posh PA, I think it's called, in Poshmark, doing an automatic, here's a discount a certain number of minutes after. I think it's the same kind of thing. So I did that, started that today, and I'm going to try it for a month to 90 days to see how it works. And it's going to, in theory, it's going to save me from having to do the additional discounts that I already would, and then leave only the ones that I really do need to review, because I don't want to go with, I don't want to lose money. So, but how do you guys handle discounts and sales and coupons and advertising? It's so complicated. So tell me in the comments how you deal with that. I would love some advice on that kind of stuff. The next item is a Banana Republic 75% silk, 5% cashmere, 20% cotton, V-neck, long sleeve men's sweater in a pleasing Aurelian blue. Aurelian blue, is that what this is? I believe. It's a beautiful color. And there is the tag. Here we go. Extra large, that's a good size. I'm gonna get this off the hanger because I don't like hanging sweaters. That's only there until I get to show it to you guys. But I think it'll do well. I have a lot of experience with Banana Republic. So we pay, and it's very, you can tell it's luxe. We paid $3. It's gonna go up for $30 and has a 26% sell-through rate. Not bad, not bad at all. Another pair of pants, new with tags. Next item is we paid $4 for this pair of pants. It is Saddlebred, and I believe that's like a Macy's or a, where is that? Like maybe a Dillard's brand, something like that. So they're carpenter pants, 52-32. I like to get the carpenter pants and the 52 size are 2 pluses in my book. You know, the what do you call them? The adders, anything that you can add to a plain thing that increases the chances that you can sell it. So new with tags, large size, and carpenter pants. So I think that's going to do well for us. The manufacturer suggested it's $46 on this, but it was new. I'm going to put it up for $35, and the typical size, the 34, 36, 38s have a, what was it? A 17% sell-through rate. So I think that these probably will go a little bit faster. We have some good luck with larger sizes. And it makes sense because there's not as many of them at the store. So I'm happy to help people out in that way. The next item is a pair of rock and roll denim pants. So I don't know if this is a Republic kind of, copycat brand or whatever. It certainly is, it looks like, I don't know which one came first. Tell me in the comments. Maybe this one is the original and Rock and Republic came later. There's the inside tag. Here we go. So I like them. They got the embroidery and they're a nice wide leg. There's no damage through the crotch. Everything is nice and flat, no gathering. I like them a lot. What size are these? Oh, nice. 40-30. That should do well. We paid $8 and they're going to go for $40 and have a 10% sell-through rate. Next, we have a pair of performance pants, golf pants. What would you call them? They are Banana Republic 32-30. I call them performance pants because I think golf is too limiting. You can do many things in this. You could walk, probably play tennis. I mean, I'm sure they're flexible enough. And this is a nice size. You've got a nice body. So, what is this? A slate, 32-30. They're going to go for $30 and have a 31% sell-through rate. This kind of stuff is the reason that I did not go to the jeans aisle, but I went to the non-jeans aisle because this is kind of stuff I'm looking for now. You can't see it over here, but I have a stack of jeans 100 pieces high. I've got a lot of jeans, and you can see behind me, I've got a lot of stuff, and I got 3 boxes, you guys. There's only so much time in a day, and I am a part-time reseller. But the box is just a real quick mention. I have to get these out to you guys because they are aging. One of them's been in my house 3 weeks. I have a boutique in the box. I have, what is that? I think it's new with tags. We'll talk about it when I get there. And then I have a Goodwill blue box coming up. That's coming Monday in the mail. And then I have a, what is it? Helpsy Source. J. Crew, men's basics, mall brand that I love doing that stuff. But I also love thrifting. So this is the easier videos for me to make, I suppose. But next item is that we have a pair of corduroys. And I knew right away that these would do well because they're LL Bean. They're nice and chunky. Paid up for them, $6. This is so collegiate, so university professor. Some of the keywords that I'll use, preppy, that kind of stuff. They very nice. They are size 40, I paid $6. They're going up for $30 and have a 43% sell-through rate. I like that. Anything approaching 50% makes me very happy. I know that there are people that have over 100 sell-through percent are claimed to. Good for you. I know, and I know they're full-time people too. Anyway, the next item I have up is what is this? Liberty overall, bib overalls. Look at this. I think I have one of my videos in a pair of this. These are even newer than the ones that I have. So these are brand new, obviously. New without tags. And this is size 32, 32. Quite small. But they're they're oversized. So they're supposed to be, oversized like that. But where is the tag to show you guys? Is it on the front? They're carpenter style. You have all these bells and whistles and a zip. You can put your lunch in there. I think they're adorable. Somebody in the comments, tell me what's that? Why is there a buttonhole right there? What are you buttoning in the middle of your bib? 32, I paid $10 for these. And they are going to go up for $45 and have a 57% sell-through rate. Not too bad. Not for me. Tell me about your sell-through rates. This one was a bit of a bummer because I couldn't find really good comps. And on this Safari button-up shirt from a maker named Noise. There is the tag, Noise. And it has Michael Jackson epaulets, military style on it. This is a 5XL. Hey, maybe the guy that buys those pants can buy this. That'd be a cool look. And tan is, I call it a Safari shirt. It's got metal buttons and looks like that Crocodile Dundee, with another shrimp on the Barbie kind of stuff. That's to me what it says anyway. And we pay, what is this? This is a green, $6 is what we paid for it. It is going to go up, that's why I said a little bit of a disappointment. $24 and I can only get a 5% sell-through rate for the brand. So, disappointment. I thought it was going to do better. I didn't, some things you feel like you have a handle on and nature proves you wrong. This one, I did have a handle on. All right, well, I hope so. Anyway, my research on this Drizzler by McGregor raincoat. There we go. There's the tag. You can see it. Drizzler by McGregor. It's a full zip navy raincoat and it looks vintage. And it turns out, I believe that it is vintage. It's made in Macau. And the thing for me, McGregor is synonymous with Kmart. Back in the day, growing up, oh look, bonus, lint. Do I get points for that? I should be keeping score. You need all the sports stuff at Kmart with McGregor, from the baseballs to the baseball, what do you call it? The gloves to the foot, everything, shoes, clothes, everything. So that's what it's. I don't know if they are 1-in-1, but anyway, this is a vintage jacket as far as I can tell. And $7 is what I paid for it. It is a 58% sell-through rate, and it's going to go up for $40. The next one is another jacket. This is a Perry Ellis Portfolio micro suede jacket. It's very sharp, very 90s with the dark, brown and taupe. I like that. It's lined, not with polyester. That's going to be some kind of, I'm not sure what that is, another microfiber, but it's very nice. Size medium, so I think it'll do well. It is $7 is what I paid for this. I'm going to put it at $40, although I saw them as high as $69. Admittedly, that was new with tags. How do you get I think is this vintage? No, not vintage. 10% sell-through rate, 40%, or $40 is what that's going to go up for. And that brings to mind seasonality on sell-through rates. You guys know that there is seasonality in sell-through rates, right? When you're checking eBay for mainline eBay, not when you have a store, you have access to 3 years of sales. But when you're checking mainline eBay, you only have access to 90 days of sales. So in the middle of summer, if you check a sell-through rate on it, something like this, it's going to look a lot worse than if you check the sell-through rate in January. So keep that in mind, you know, and think about shopping off season. You know, nobody's going to be looking at this kind of stuff off in the corner in the middle of summer, and those 99-cent tags are going to be all over the place. So keep that in mind as a strategy, like I'm telling you anything you don't know. All right, so that is the end of the Goodwill haul. The next items are retail arbitrage, this many of them, and the story about why we did retail arbitrage today. First of all, because it was almost next door to the Goodwill. There was a giant area with Ross, Dress for Less, Burlington, other stores that I can't think of, and a Marshall's. Should have been TJ Maxx too. So yeah, there are certain things that we buy at TJ Maxx and Marshall's that we churn through, you know, it's just sort of like bread and butter stuff. We sort of triple the money. We've learned that we can triple the money when we find them on clearance. I'm not going to tell you what these particular items are, but you know, some household items and particular brands and cuts of clothes we can buy there as long as they are the yellow tag, which is the final clearance price. We are able to triple our money, and that's kind of what I want to do, is triple your money, because eBay fees, you know. Anyway, we don't want to talk about that. We buy some retail arbitrage, and John is great at it. He gets to do it while I'm at work, and I talk to him while I'm on my lunch break, and we do, you know, the team up so that I'm doing his sell-through rates and comps while he's picking stuff out. So anyway, we went to there today to see if we could find any of that stuff, and we did find one of the things is underwear that we do. We do a lot of men's underwear in box, you know, brand designer underwear, and there's this one particular brand that we have sold over and over and over again, and I found one today that was exactly the same UPC, you know, the same colorway and the same order. It could not have been better. There is nothing nicer to me than being able to pull up an old sale, sell similar, keep everything, including the pictures, exactly the same, and hit list. That, if I could do that 100% of the time, I absolutely would. And we do that with probably 4 or 5 items from our retail arbitrage, you know, stash, as it were. So shop those final clearance sales at the TJ Maxx's and the Marshalls. It's the yellow tags, and sometimes they're segregated from everything else. But right now, at least in our area, there's a lot of clearance stuff going on. Back to the retail arbitrage. The first item there we got at Marshall's is a Verve Ami. That's pretty. I like that. You see so much stuff when you're looking at lights, camera lights, that you don't see. It's a cardigan, and I can tell it's kind of rayon viscose from the way it kind of bounces, and it's heavy. Beautiful light colorway. Gorgeous. Very stretchy, loose knit. Very nice. There you go. You can see we paid $8. That's what I mean by so this has been marked down to half from what Marshall sells it, which is supposed to be, you know, supposedly considerably lower than what it would go for full retail. Yeah, this is using recycled materials. We paid $8 for it. It is going to go up for $40 and has an 11% sell-through rate, but it's gorgeous. It has sort of like a chevron effect in the knitting on the back. I know. Yeah, the camera's picking that up. You see how that matches? That's really pretty. That would be slimming on a figure. That's very nice. I love a good cardigan. In the office, you know, because offices are so drafty, or in the house in the middle of the winter, great, have a cardigan. I know we're moving out of winter. This is mid-February, I guess. This is a name I wasn't familiar with, but I do like the style of the shirt. It's a heavy cotton. You can tell it's 100% cotton, heavy. Blacks, that's appealing to me. What do you call them? Tortoiseshell. Buttons. The name is MBX Premium, size large. I wish it would have been a larger size, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. I paid $8 for this, and it is a Going to go up for $25, and it has a 17% sell-through rate. There's the it's a very nice shirt. You can tell. I'm sure that I'm not. Nobody is special. You can tell that I can tell when you pick a shirt up from the weight and how it rubs between your fingers and the knit, how tight the knit is. You can tell when things are well made, and that's a well-made shirt. Now I said that, it'd probably fall apart if you looked at it wrong. So this is on a hanger because I never hang heavy sweaters made out of lamb's wool on a hanger like this was. I'm gonna have to steam it to get the hanger bracket divots out of it. This is a, what do we got? This is a, come on with me. Magashoni, sounds Italian, extra, extra large, so that's a good size. That's the sweet size, right? 3XL. What is that? Is that, it looks like mascarpone. Magasconi. And it's a lamb's wool, 100% lamb's wool sweater. Does that mean it's extra itchy? Because this feels itchier than my suits. But it's a beautiful purple, kind of a port or purple colorway, size extra, extra large. I paid $8 for it. And it is going to go up for $45 and has a 50% sell-through rate. And I'm hoping that 3XL is going to make it sell a little bit faster. I find that the larger sizes, yeah, definitely go faster. Next item I was thrilled to find. This is a Brooks Brother quarter zip Henley. I didn't even know these things existed. And again, it's in a very large size. That's why it's folded over the hanger instead of hung up. 4XL. Look at this, it's gorgeous. 100% cotton, of course. Brooks Brothers quality. Look at this, it's gorgeous. Quarter zip Henley with the mock neck, stand up neck. But look at the reinforcements on the stitching. Brooks Brothers, although the quality isn't what it used to be, it's still a comparatively very good quality product. I like them very much. I paid $21 for this, but I knew it would do well. It is, I didn't write it down. I think it was $59 it's going to go up for, and I can't remember the sell-through rate. But look at that, it's got the Brooks Brothers sheep on the, that's so cute. Very nice. I think that's going to do very well. Oh, here I wrote it down. $50 and a 60. This is the 66% sell-through rate. All right. This is the one I was talking about earlier. It has $158 MSRP. Next item. This was very interesting, and this is our last item. This, I don't even know how to explain this one exactly. It is sort of a goth-inspired cotton asymmetric A-line dress. Look how wide this gets. It gets sort of into a tent area with these slits on the side. Look at that. It's so, I'm sure it's not coming across on the camera, but look at that. It's got a full zip down to sort of like a hem of a t-shirt almost, and then you're wearing a Molly Ringwald dress underneath it. I think that it is the coolest thing that I have seen today. I was super pumped to find this. It is gorgeous. 3XL for Cynthia is the name of the brand. I'm sure that's not anything special, but this is a special piece. Yeah, I loved it. And the comp didn't come out very good, but whatever, they don't know what they're talking about. It's a linen blend. I paid $13 for it. It is going to go up for $40 and has currently a 6% sell-through rate. But I have confidence. I think I'm going to use some key keywords, and it's going to do well. Wednesday. Look at that. It is so gorgeous. Gothy, whimsy goth. This wouldn't be whimsy goth, right? Because it's just black. But anyway, gorgeous. And I think it'll do well. So, what did you think? Tell me in the comments what you thought about my thrift haul today. Thanks to my husband, who helps me in all this, does some of the retail arbitrage, and he picks out most of the women's stuff while I'm rummaging through trying to find Brooks Brothers shirts. So thank you again for stopping by. If you found anything interesting or helpful, drop a comment or a like down below, and I appreciate you staying to the end. Thanks again. My name is Sunday Barbara. Have a good day. Bye.